With that being said, I want to bring on our CEO and founder, Colin Knox, to do his CEO keynote.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Andrea. Good morning, everybody. One of the nice things about a virtual event, for everybody that's standing back of the room at the doors, I won't be able to spit on you when I speak. So please come in, walk in. You can minimize the share screen, clicking the white box in the top right corner, go to carousel view, come in, take a seat. I know there's some people waiting outside trying to get in, can't get past you. In the meantime, let's hop in. Good morning. I'm so excited to have the privilege to speak with you all today. I thank you all for being here. I thank you for your participation, for your support, and thanks for just joining us today to help you get a leg up. So we already heard from Andrea about what LegUp is. Now I'd like to talk just a little bit about why we did LegUp. There are hundreds of events in our industry every year, most coming at a considerable cost for MSPs to attend. If you don't have to pay for your ticket to attend, there's still the costs of flights, hotels, food, beverages, Uber rides, you name it. It's extremely hard to get an ROI from attending most in-person events these days, and even harder to consider pulling yourself from work in your MSP for 2 to 5 days just to be there. We wanted to bring all the engagement, the networking, education, and experience that you can get from a live event in a fraction of the time and none of the cost, leaving you with no event regret, outside of the fact that you don't live in a virtual office like this all the time like we do and get to throw confetti and race go-karts. It's a chance to bring the entire industry together in a truly open ecosystem with no restrictions or limitations. Everyone just here to help each other, to lift each other up. And lastly, we did this to deliver content that not only inspires and motivates, but challenges you and provides actionable insight to grow your business. So with that, welcome. It's grow time. I want to give another shout out to our sponsors. We have our boss sponsors. For those who don't know any of these companies, which I'd be surprised if you didn't, there's Blackpoint Cyber, one of the leading providers of MDR for MSPs. We have Breach Secure Now, one of Gradient's first integration partners that provides cybersecurity awareness and HIPAA compliance training. We have CyberQP. You might be saying, who's that? They were formerly QuickPass Cybersecurity, a leading PAM solution for MSPs. We have Roost joining us today as a sponsor, a robotic process automation platform for MSPs. Augment, a platform for MSPs to audit, detect, and protect their clients against security threats in the Microsoft environment. We have Enclave, an innovative zero-trust network access solution for MSPs. UAttest, another integration partner like Enclave, an identity governance and administration solution for MSPs and their clients. Mission Control, a NOC and help desk, a leading white label extension for your MSP's help desk. FlexPoint, a modern payments platform purpose-built for MSPs. Thread, a service collaboration platform for MSPs. Finally, super excited, we have Focus Investment Bank sponsoring our M&A speed dating session that was oversold. So for those of you who got into that session, enjoy. And then Channel Program, who will be up here soon, they're sponsoring and moderating our sponsor quickfire sessions. So if we can all use that F key again, throw some confetti for these sponsors. They are the ones that made it all possible and helped Gradient in being able to host you here today for some stellar content and networking and prizes. So it's been a little while since we've given an update on the business. In fact, it's been nearly 2 years since our last LegUp event. We now have 912 MSP partners across 30 countries using Synthesize to reconcile in excess of $3 billion in combined annual revenue. Our platform and its 19 native integrations for automating the collection of consumption data has resulted in recovering more than $10 million in unbilled revenue for our partners. $10 million. We now support 9 PSAs and are saving MSPs over 8,000 hours each month on the painstaking task of billing reconciliation. With more than $3 billion in revenue reconciliation happening in our platform across nearly 1,000 MSPs, I'm sure you can imagine the amount of information that's flowing through the Synthesize platform. By de-identifying and aggregating this data, we're able to dig in and understand more about what's happening in the industry, what's really happening, understanding what's most common practice amongst MSPs, what's driving growth for the largest and fastest growth MSPs, and what's missing for the MSPs who aren't growing. What we're seeing to begin with is that this industry is growing, but not always where you might expect. In fact, MSPs on average are only growing at 6% per year from the acquisition of new customers. The lion's share of their growth is coming through adding service offerings for their existing clients. With that, we now see on average, MSPs are offering 17 services to their clients at a median price per service of $109, being sold in part or in whole across an average of 34 clients. This is resulting in an average revenue per MSP of $777,000. Now, our friends at the industry research firm Canalys say that there are currently 10,000 vendors with channel programs today. And there's yet another 15,000 plus technology companies who have hired staff in channel roles to develop and build channel programs. The options are already overwhelming for MSPs of which solutions to choose in any category, and then what new services or category wave to catch next. And with 150% growth on the horizon, that's only going to compound over the next several years. Beyond that, there's the ongoing management, service, manual administration effort that an MSP must take on with each new service they offer to clients, making scalability even harder for businesses, which are always on the fringe of being at max capacity. I hope over the next 45 minutes to an hour, you see how Gradient is positioning ourselves to help you navigate this headwind effectively. So, what are we doing to help with scalability challenges for MSPs? Gradient has been hyper-focused over the past several months on solving the billing challenges that come with offering and reselling an average of 17 services to your clients. Finding ways to ensure that you get paid for everything you do faster and with an ability to do more even easier. Now, we're going to talk about some of these recent platform enhancements that we've launched. I won't be showing you all these things myself, and instead I'll be welcoming Ryan Barker and Rick Stern up on stage shortly to dive in deeper with you about all these enhancements and more. In the last 2 months alone, we've launched Enhanced CSV Import System, supporting usage exports and reports from 275 known and verified vendors. With an average of 17 services across 34 clients, you needed to be able to manage more data in a quicker way. So we delivered a condensed and comprehensive list view to make that so much easier and quicker for you. We then followed that up with advanced filtering functionality, providing you even quicker access to the data that you want to work with. We heard you, that you wanted less need or reason to hop into your PSA when doing billing. So we've also added the ability for you to update unit cost and price from directly within Synthesize. And now we also allow you to set bulk effective date across multiple services and contracts simultaneously. Finally, for you night owls, vampires, Star Wars fanatics, and some of us who haven't merely adopted the darkness but were born in it, dark mode. Plus a couple other highly anticipated features that Ryan and Rick will be sharing with you because they would kill me if I stole all of the thunder. If that wasn't enough, all these enhancements that we've added, we are super excited to announce a couple new integration partners to the Gradient ecosystem and integration network. The first of those, very excited to announce, CyberDrain's Improved Partner Portal, or CIP, the industry's most popular open source solution for multi-tenant management and standardization of M365. This project was founded and is led by Kelvin Tegelar, who's joining us today, and We're super thrilled to have him on a panel session later today as well, so make sure you hit that session. The next integration that we're excited to announce is Keeper, one of the leading password management, PAM, and identity management providers for MSPs. This now takes that integration number that I mentioned in the business update up to 21, and we're just getting started. When my co-founders and I started Gradient in 2020, we spoke with and interviewed more than 100 MSPs to determine what their biggest pains were in the business. Nearly every single one, in their own words, defined the same two challenges: billing clients accurately and easily, and never missing a critical alert. With that consensus, we embarked on a journey that took your dream and formed our vision. Today, I will be walking you through 3 big steps we have taken towards this goal of delivering fully automated billing reconciliation and alert aggregation for MSPs. So buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to go into hyperdrive. The first of those big steps is to announce today the general availability of custom integrations in our software development kit. The pace of integration availability within Synthesize wasn't fast enough for our partners. You asked to be able to build your own, and when you asked, Gradient delivers. We opened our API to the public and added an SDK for both PowerShell and TypeScript, 2 languages MSPs and system integrators speak very well. We provided all the recipes and helpers to make creating integrations even more accessible with a low-code experience. Weave in a little ChatGPT magic, and you might just be able to build your own integration in 30 minutes to an hour. Now offering an open ecosystem allowing any MSP to easily build an integration into Synthesize, the integrations they want and need to ensure they can automate the reconciliation of their entire stack. The next step being announced today and getting released as I deliver this keynote, let's all say thanks to the Gradient engineering team, is the ability for partners to not only build their own scripts and integrations with ease, but to have them hosted, scheduled, and processed on Gradient's cloud infrastructure. No longer do you have to self-host your own integrations on your own workloads. No more hassle of configuring, scheduling, monitoring, and running them yourself. I mean, it's still an option if you prefer to do it that way, but now you don't have to. And it's all included in the same price for your pro tier plan with Synthesize. This was no small feat, as I'm sure you can imagine the complexities surrounding this type of architecture, process, and load management. But I know what you're all thinking. You don't want to have to spend time building all your own integrations. You expect turnkey solutions where you can just log in and set up your integrations that are already just sitting there. I know we announced that we have 21 native integrations already waiting for you in Synthesize. But today I'm very proud to announce the release of 16 new direct vendor integrations to automatically collect the consumption data for more than 175 products across these vendors' portfolios. All of these integrations are available right now in your Synthesize instance. Surely you all recognize the names on the screen right now, as these are some of the most popular products, channel vendors, and distributors in the industry. How's that for driving automation for you? We utilized our own SDK, an enhanced integration framework, combined with the architecture behind our hosted custom integrations to deliver these integrations in the last month alone. I believe with nearly 40 vendors natively integrated for more than 200 channel products, this now makes Synthesize the most integrated and automated billing reconciliation solution for MSPs. That's not a distributor. We're not stopping there though. We'll be releasing more integrations on a monthly cadence at a faster pace than anything you've seen before. And finally, the third and final step towards delivering on your dream for a fully automated billing reconciliation and alert aggregation experience. The announcement many of you have been waiting for, and maybe only reason you came here. And the one that I am personally so excited to announce. I actually wish we had a drum roll featuring Gather, but here we go.
Imagine an IT channel where boundaries dissolve and dreams ignite. A place where innovation collides with limitless potential, and we redefine how we connect, trade, and thrive. Brace yourself and prepare for a groundbreaking revolution. Today we present the Synthesize Integration Marketplace.
And that, everybody, is the third big announcement today. Now, it's not available today, but it's coming very soon, and we wanted to make sure you guys could all see and understand what this means. The Synthesize Integration Marketplace. In a world of closing ecosystems, this is something so needed to help partners, to help vendors, to help everybody tie in to help the broader community. And as we were working with several partners over our custom integration pilot, we saw integrations that were being built that many of our other partners have been asking and begging for. Integrations that could ease the lives of more partners, more MSPs. And we wanted to find a way to be able to reward the partners and people who built those integrations. With this announcement of the Synthesize Integration Marketplace, Gradient's open ecosystem will soon allow for any channel vendor, any MSP, any technician or system integrator to easily build an integration with our platform, and not only build it, but publish those integrations to the broader community for use. Not just for billing reconciliation, but also for alert integrations, for service tickets, taking us so much closer to realizing your dream of never having to reconcile billing again and never missing a critical alert. The Synthesize platform and integration marketplace will provide the community with the ability to share their integrations with the broadest reach of ecosystem support across the 9 PSAs Gradient connects to today. PSAs that are in use by some 45,000 plus MSPs around the world. An opportunity for anyone to help countless peers and their businesses, while also providing an ability to generate revenue or income as integration authors on the Synthesize platform. We can build a fully automated future together. A future that is community sourced and, most importantly, community driven. With that, I will thank you for your time. I'll wrap up my keynote and get you to what you really want now, to see everything I just told you guys about.